High creatinine, 3 fruits you should eat, and 3 you should never touch. Senior health. 1 glass of juice, 1 slice of fruit. That's all it takes for potassium to rise to a level that puts your heart at risk if you have kidney disease. High creatinine means the body is no longer clearing minerals the way it should. Some fruits will tip the balance toward danger, while others offer real protection. Do you know which ones are safe? Today you will learn 3 fruits you should eat to protect your kidneys and 3 fruits you should never touch if you want to keep your heart beating strong. Let's start with the safer fruits. Number 1 is grapes. Grapes look like a simple snack, but for someone living with kidney concerns, they are far more than that. Both red and green grapes carry a gentle sweetness while keeping potassium levels in check. 1 cup has about 288 milligrams of potassium, which is far less than high-risk fruits that can push potassium to dangerous highs. For aging kidneys that struggle to clear excess minerals, this makes grapes a safer, healing choice. But the real power of grapes is not just in their mineral balance. They are packed with antioxidants, especially a compound called resveratrol, which protects delicate kidney tissues from silent damage. Oxidative stress is one of the main reasons kidney function worsens over time. Think of it like rust eating away at metal pipes, slowly blocking their flow. Grapes fight this rust inside the body. Research has shown that grape polyphenols lower oxidative stress in the kidneys and can even reduce protein leakage in urine, a warning sign of early kidney damage. For older adults, this protection can mean the difference between stable health and a slow decline toward dialysis. Beyond the kidneys, grapes are friends to the heart. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney decline in seniors. The antioxidants in grapes help relax blood vessels, improve blood flow, and support steady blood pressure. A healthier heart means healthier kidneys, since both organs are linked in a fragile balance. Ask yourself if something as simple as half a cup of grapes each day could help your blood vessels stay flexible. Would you not want to make it a daily habit? There is also a comforting thought for seniors who worry about sugar spikes. Grapes provide natural sweetness, yet their fiber slows down sugar absorption. This gentle release makes them easier on the body compared to juices or processed sweets. Instead of straining the kidneys, grapes offer hydration and energy in a form the body can handle. Portion size matters. Just half a cup of fresh grapes is enough to enjoy their benefits without burdening the kidneys. That is about a small handful, not an overflowing bowl. In the United States, fresh grapes often cost around $3.49 per pound, which makes them an affordable fruit compared to many exotic options. For someone on a kidney-friendly plan, this is a low-cost shield for vital organs. The stage of kidney health also changes the story for each individual. For those with a stage 2 or stage 3 chronic kidney disease, grapes can be enjoyed more freely in moderate servings. For those in stage 4 or stage 5, including people on dialysis, portion control is stricter. Half a cup here and there can still be safe, but large amounts may add up and stress the kidneys. This is why seniors are often told to measure, not guess, when it comes to fruit intake. The beauty of grapes is their flexibility. They can be eaten fresh as a snack, chilled for a refreshing treat, or added in small portions to a salad for flavor without adding salt. They are easy to chew, easy to digest, and safe to include when the right serving is followed. Unlike high-potassium fruits that can tip the balance, grapes bring peace of mind. Kidney health in later life is not about giving up all fruits. It is about choosing the right ones that nourish instead of harm. Grapes earn their place on the safe list because they hydrate, protect, and support the heart and kidneys together. Seniors who want to lower creatinine levels and protect their kidneys should see grapes not as a luxury, but as part of their defense. Every fruit tells a story. Grapes tell of protection and balance. But the next fruit is even more unique. It is tiny, tart, and powerful at guarding the urinary tract while easing the burden on the kidneys. That fruit is cranberries. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're working to ease the kidney problems naturally, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. Have you ever noticed how a simple infection can suddenly make your health feel like it is slipping out of control? For older adults with kidney problems, even a small urinary tract infection can push creatinine levels higher and put more strain on the kidneys. This is where cranberries step in as a quiet protector. These small, tart berries may not look like much, but they carry a powerful shield inside them. 1 cup of fresh cranberries has only about 88 milligrams of potassium, making them one of the safest fruits for kidneys that cannot handle excess minerals. But their real magic comes from compounds called proanthocyanidins. These natural plant chemicals stop bacteria from clinging to the walls of the urinary tract, which means fewer infections and fewer flare-ups that damage the kidneys. For seniors, this protection is not just a theory. Studies show that cranberries can lower the risk of urinary tract infections by up to 40%, a huge benefit for older adults whose bodies do not fight off infections as easily as before. Think about it. A fruit that can lower the chances of repeat infections, cut down on painful symptoms, and at the same time protect the kidneys from inflammation. That is more than a snack. That is natural defense at work. Cranberries also reduce the risk of kidney stones. Stones form when waste crystals clump together inside the kidneys. This process worsens kidney stress and makes creatinine rise. The unique compounds in cranberries make the urine less friendly for stone formation. They change the way minerals group together, lowering the chances of stones forming. Imagine how much relief that can bring to someone who has suffered the sharp pain of stones before. Inflammation is another silent threat to aging kidneys. When the kidneys stay inflamed, they lose function faster. Cranberries calm this fire. Their antioxidants reduce swelling in kidney tissues and ease the burden on the filtering system. For older adults, this means more protection at a time when the body desperately needs it. In the United States, cranberries are easy to find in several forms. Fresh cranberries usually appear in stores around fall, and frozen ones are available year-round. 1 bag of fresh cranberries, often costing about $2 to $3, can last for several servings when stored properly. Unsweetened cranberry juice is another option, but portion size is important. Even unsweetened juice can become too much if consumed in large quantities. A safer approach is mixing a small amount of unsweetened cranberry juice with water for a refreshing drink. This delivers the protective compounds without overloading on sugar or calories. Dried cranberries are also common, but they often come sweetened, which makes them less suitable for seniors who need to protect their blood sugar and kidneys at the same time. What makes cranberries special compared to many other fruits is how well they fit into strict kidney diets. Dialysis patients, for example, often need very low potassium options. Many fruits that seem healthy, like oranges or bananas, can put them at risk of dangerous potassium levels. Cranberries, with their naturally low potassium, give these patients a safe choice that does not spike potassium or stress the heart. For someone living with end-stage kidney disease, this small detail can make a big difference between feeling stable and facing an emergency. Another comfort for seniors is how versatile cranberries are. They can be added to oatmeal, blended into smoothies, or cooked into sauces without losing their protective value. Even a handful added to salads brings color, taste, and healing power. Their sharp, tart flavor might take a little getting used to, but many people grow to enjoy that refreshing bite. And knowing that every spoonful is guarding the kidneys makes it easier to welcome them into daily meals. Cranberries show that not all fruits carry the same risk for people with high creatinine. Some can worsen the problem quietly, while others, like cranberries, stand guard. Every serving offers a natural barrier against infections, stones, and inflammation. For seniors who want to live longer with healthier kidneys, that is priceless. But cranberries are only part of the story. There is another fruit that brings gentle sweetness, balanced minerals, and hydration without the hidden dangers. It is soft, comforting, and safe when eaten the right way. That fruit is peaches. Peaches often bring back memories of summer days, gentle sweetness, and soft texture that melts in the mouth. For seniors living with high creatinine, peaches are more than just a pleasant treat. They provide a safe way to enjoy fruit without overwhelming the kidneys with excess minerals. A half-cup of canned peaches in juice, not syrup, contains about 122 milligrams of potassium. That makes them much safer compared to bananas or oranges, which can flood the body with double or even triple that amount. Choosing peaches means enjoying sweetness without paying the price of higher potassium levels. The value of peaches goes deeper than taste. They are a natural source of vitamin C, a nutrient the body needs to keep blood vessels strong and the immune system active. For older adults with kidney issues, stronger immunity matters because infections often strike harder and take longer to heal. The vitamin C in peaches also acts like a shield against damage from toxins that build up in the blood when the kidneys are under stress. In addition, peaches provide gentle fiber, which supports healthy digestion and relieves constipation. Constipation is more than discomfort in seniors with kidney problems. It can increase toxin reabsorption in the body and make creatinine levels rise further. A fruit that eases this burden gives more than comfort. It protects. Research has also shown that peaches reduce oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the silent attack that weakens kidney tissues over time. By lowering markers of this stress, peaches slow down the pace of damage. For seniors, every bit of protection counts because kidney decline is often gradual but relentless. Imagine giving your kidneys a softer landing each day simply by choosing the right fruit at the table. Shopping for peaches in the United States gives several options. Fresh peaches are available in season, but canned peaches in juice are a reliable year-round choice. The key detail is to avoid those canned in heavy syrup, as the added sugar harms blood sugar control and adds empty calories. A simple half-cup serving is enough to enjoy their benefits without straining the kidneys. Seniors may find that measuring portions keeps them safe while still satisfying their desire for fruit. At an affordable price in most supermarkets, peaches become a practical part of a kidney-friendly diet. The stage of kidney health shapes how peaches can be enjoyed. For those with a stage 2 or stage 3 chronic kidney disease, peaches can be included more freely as long as portion control is respected. For those in stage 4 or stage 5, the same half-cup serving is usually still safe, but larger servings may add up and raise potassium levels. Compared to bananas, oranges, or avocados, peaches remain a safer alternative for seniors who still want something naturally sweet and hydrating. Peaches also offer emotional comfort. Their soft texture makes them easy to chew, which is helpful for seniors who may struggle with harder fruits. Their mild sweetness feels indulgent without being risky. For many, enjoying peaches brings back happy memories and provides a sense of normalcy in a diet that often feels full of restrictions. Emotional well-being plays a bigger role in kidney health than many realize. When food feels joyful, seniors are more likely to stay consistent with their healthy choices. The lesson from peaches is clear. Kidney health does not mean giving up fruit. It means choosing the ones that help rather than harm. A simple serving of peaches can hydrate, protect, and comfort without weighing down the kidneys. For seniors watching their creatinine levels, that's a relief worth holding on to. But not every fruit tells a gentle story. Some carry hidden risks that can turn a simple snack into a dangerous threat. The first on that list may surprise you because it is one of the most common fruits in American households. That fruit is bananas. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Bananas are often seen as the picture of health. They are everywhere, from breakfast tables to snack bowls, and many people believe they are always safe. For someone with kidney disease, however, this is far from the truth. One medium banana contains around 422 milligrams of potassium. That amount might be harmless to healthy kidneys, but for struggling kidneys, it can be a dangerous burden. When potassium levels in the blood climb too high, the heart is the first organ to suffer, the rhythm becomes unstable, the heartbeat can slow or race, and in severe cases, the heart may suddenly stop. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, is not uncommon among people with kidney disease. In the United States, more than 60,000 emergency room visits each year are linked to this problem. Many of those patients are older adults who did not realize that something as simple as eating bananas every day could raise the risk. Unlike sugar or salt, potassium does not change the way food tastes. That makes it harder to notice when too much is sneaking in. Seniors face an even higher risk than younger adults. With age, the kidneys filter blood more slowly, which means potassium leaves the body less efficiently. To make matters worse, many seniors with kidney problems take medicines such as angiotensin, converting enzyme inhibitors, or angiotensin receptor blockers. These drugs help protect the heart and kidneys, but they also raise potassium levels. When slowed kidney function meets potassium-raising medicines in a diet that includes bananas, the risk of a dangerous spike becomes real. What makes the situation more concerning is how quietly the danger builds. Some people feel no warning signs at all. Others may notice vague symptoms like muscle weakness, tiredness, or a strange flutter in the chest. But by the time these appear, potassium may already be at a level that threatens the heart. Doctors often see this unfold after patients believed they were eating healthy simply because they had a banana for breakfast every morning. The safe choice is to keep bananas off the plate if creatinine is high. Instead, there are fruits that bring sweetness without the same risk. Grapes are one option, with far less potassium per serving. Apple slices are another, offering fiber and hydration without overwhelming the kidneys. These swaps give the comfort of fruit without the hidden danger. Bananas are not bad for everyone. For a person with healthy kidneys, they provide energy, fiber, and vitamins. But for seniors whose kidneys can no longer balance minerals properly, bananas can become silent enemies. The line between safety and harm is thinner than many realize, which is why it is better to avoid them entirely. Every bite matters when the kidneys are weak. Choosing the wrong fruit can push the body closer to a health crisis, while choosing the right one can offer relief and stability. Bananas show how something so common can carry risks that are hidden in plain sight. For seniors protecting their kidneys, this fruit should stay off the menu. And if bananas are risky, what about other sweet and juicy fruits that seem healthy but carry even more hidden potassium? The next one may surprise many because it is as common as a glass of morning juice. That fruit is an orange. A bright glass of orange juice in the morning feels like a natural way to start the day. Yet for seniors living with kidney problems and high creatinine, this common habit can turn into a hidden danger. A single cup of orange juice carries around 473 milligrams of potassium. For someone with stage 3 or stage 4 chronic kidney disease, that amount alone can overshoot the safe daily potassium limit. What seems like a harmless glass of juice may silently raise potassium in the blood to levels the kidneys can no longer handle. When potassium builds up, it does not stay quiet. It makes the heart vulnerable to rhythm changes that can lead to irregular beats, fainting, or sudden cardiac arrest. Seniors with weakened kidneys already face reduced clearance of minerals. Adding a high potassium fruit like oranges pushes the balance even further in the wrong direction. High potassium diets also speed up the decline of kidney function. Research has shown that when the body cannot excrete potassium efficiently, the extra burden accelerates damage to the tiny filters inside the kidneys. This silent stress gradually raises creatinine and moves patients closer to dialysis. One of the biggest misconceptions is that oranges should be kept in the diet because they are high in vitamin C. It is true that vitamin C is important for immunity, blood vessel strength, and healing, but vitamin C does not have to come from oranges. Safer options exist. A half cup of strawberries gives about 115 milligrams of potassium while still supplying vitamin C. Cranberries and even bell peppers provide vitamin C without loading the kidneys with minerals they cannot process. For seniors trying to protect their kidneys, these are smarter ways to get the same nutrients without the risks. Oranges in their whole form are no safer than juice. A medium orange still carries more potassium than many kidney-friendly fruits. Eating them regularly can add up quickly. For someone with kidney concerns, every extra milligram of potassium counts. Unlike salt or sugar, potassium does not make food taste different, which makes it harder to notice when intake is too high. This is why many seniors are caught off guard when blood tests show dangerously high potassium levels despite eating healthy. In the United States, oranges and orange juice are affordable and widely available, making them a staple in many homes. That is what makes them so risky for older adults with kidney disease. The very fruit most people think of as healthy becomes one of the most harmful choices when kidney function declines. Recognizing this truth takes courage, especially for those who have enjoyed oranges for decades. But protecting the kidneys requires making these hard choices. A better swap is simple. Replace that morning glass of orange juice with half a cup of strawberries or a handful of cranberries. These fruits give the refreshment, antioxidants, and vitamin C that seniors need without flooding the blood with potassium. Grapes are another gentle choice. Each of these options hydrates the body and brings comfort without pushing creatinine higher. The lesson here is clear. Not all fruits are safe for weakened kidneys. Oranges may help the healthy, but they harm those already struggling with high creatinine. A single glass of juice is enough to cross the safe line. For seniors who want to hold on to their kidney function, leaving oranges and orange juice off the table is a decision that saves more than just health. It can save life itself. Yet oranges are not the only fruit carrying a hidden load of potassium. There is another that is often celebrated for its healthy fats, but can quietly push potassium to dangerous levels even faster. That fruit is an avocado. Avocados are called a superfood and praised for their creamy texture and healthy fats. Many people add them to salads, spreads, or smoothies, believing they are always a good choice. For seniors with kidney problems and high creatinine, this fruit can be one of the most dangerous on the plate. Just half of an avocado carries about 690 milligrams of potassium. That is nearly double what a safe serving should contain for someone whose kidneys cannot filter properly. Even a few spoonfuls can cause blood potassium to spike quickly, leading to serious risks. When potassium levels climb too high, the body does not always give clear warning signs. Some may feel weakness, tingling, or irregular heartbeat, but others feel nothing until the danger becomes severe. The most frightening risk is sudden cardiac arrest, where the heart stops without much notice. For older adults whose kidneys already filter more slowly, even a small portion of avocado can tip the balance into this danger zone. Dialysis patients face an even sharper risk. Case reports have shown that avocado intake has triggered life-threatening episodes of high potassium in patients on dialysis. What seems like a harmless half-fruit can, in reality, lead to an emergency hospital visit. Another challenge with avocados is that they are calorie-dense. The fat they contain is not harmful to the heart in itself, but it adds calories that many seniors do not need. With age, metabolism slows, and extra calories can quickly lead to weight gain. Carrying extra weight makes it harder to manage blood pressure and blood sugar, both of which are crucial for protecting the kidneys. For someone who already struggles with restricted diets, adding unnecessary calories from a fruit that also threatens potassium balance offers no real advantage. It is easy to see why avocados are misunderstood. Health magazines and cooking shows often highlight them as heart-friendly foods. That message is not wrong for healthy people with strong kidneys. For those with kidney disease, however, the story changes completely. What nourishes one body can harm another. Seniors with high creatinine cannot afford the silent damage that comes with a fruit so overloaded with potassium. The problem is not just the number on the nutrition label, it is the effect inside the body. High potassium interferes with the electrical signals that control the heart and muscles. This is why something as common as a sandwich with avocado or a serving of guacamole can become risky. The kidneys of a senior with chronic kidney disease do not have the power to clear the surge of potassium quickly enough. It stays in the blood, waiting for the heart to misfire. The safe choice is to avoid avocados altogether when creatinine is high. They're one of the top fruits to never eat if you want to protect kidney health in seniors. There are better options that bring flavor and nutrition without the risk. Instead of half an avocado, seniors can reach for 2 or 3 slices of peach, which provide gentle sweetness and hydration with far less potassium. Grapes make another smart swap, adding antioxidants and natural energy without pushing potassium beyond safe levels. These swaps allow seniors to still enjoy fruit without fear of what it might do to their kidneys. Letting go of a fruit like avocado may feel disappointing, especially for those who have enjoyed it for years. But protecting kidney function means making careful choices. Each decision at the table shapes the future of one's health. Seniors who leave avocados aside are not losing a superfood. They are gaining safety, stability, and peace of mind. The truth is simple. Avocados are a fruit that kidneys under stress cannot handle. Even small servings carry too much potassium, and the risks outweigh any benefits. Choosing safer fruits brings the same joy of eating without the silent threat. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.